Valguero Ascended has finally come, and yeah, in this little video, I guess we're gonna take a little look at the map, because some things are quite different, actually. Yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit of a fly around. I don't have, like, a comparison to Evolved, but, you know, I have my memory, and you guys have yours as well. And I think one of the first locations I wanted to look at here was the White Cliffs. And I have to say, it's great to see that they are still white. I was a little bit worried about that, you know, but maybe less so after Rag came out and we saw that they could use different colors. But yeah, definitely happy that they're still white, which is great. This is where I used to have my base, my little tech burger, I think is what we ended up calling it in the end, for lack of better words. But yeah, this is where my old base used to be, and I feel like the terrain is slightly different. I don't remember it coming up that much there. Maybe I was more over here. I really don't even know, honestly. Yeah, it's been so long. It's literally been like almost 2 years since I've actually stood foot in this area right here with my base and everything. But yeah, it looks pretty standard. I know I had some stuff over here as well. I had like my little breeding bunkers and everything, and I have to say the White Cliffs, they're so beautiful. Let's turn off fog though. R.fog 0. Still pretty beautiful. Yeah, definitely very, very nice. I feel like it almost kind of has like a little bit more of like a lighting filter on it. It's almost kind of like a green lighting tinge to it. I don't know what that is, but maybe that's just me. Anyway, so yeah, the White Cliffs, it's just this sprawling, beautiful biome that goes way up there. It's so cool. I love this place. I remember this looks like a big heart, I think, from the top, but that is way different than before. Wow. Yeah, so we're gonna be checking out everything. Well, maybe not everything. We're gonna be trying to check out as many spots that I can remember from the past, and yeah, then soon enough we'll have some more videos coming out, and then, you know, maybe later tomorrow we're gonna have the series starting up. Oh yeah, I forgot there was like a... Wait, was this always here? No, this was always here, I think, right? It was like a full-on tunnel that leads further down and drops you out. Yeah, okay, I think I remember that. Cool. Anyway, so it would be great to have coordinates on the screen, but we don't have a GPS anymore, and I don't want to have the map up constantly, so yeah, you're just gonna have to kind of fly around yourself a little bit. This, I believe this used to be a salt cave. Am I wrong? I think that this was added as like a little salt cave or something. Maybe. I don't remember it being that like crystally. I feel like there used to be salt in there, and I don't know why. Let's see what else we got. Let's actually fly right up here, because this place is so beautiful. It's honestly, oh, it's so tempting to build here again. I know I'm just gonna be harassed with freaking Allosauruses though, because they are absolutely everywhere. But look at this freaking lake. It's like a green lake. It suits me. It's beautiful. It's not algae though, right? It looks pretty clean. Maybe not drinkable. Yeah, my favorite part about this biome is just the sprawling, like, flat areas, and, yeah, this is definitely it right here. I think I had more stuff up in this area. I think it was further up. Yeah, I had the crystal tree from the cluster around here, which was my crazy gotcha farm that, I think people thought I went a little bit crazy when I made it. It was fairly crazy. I had some more stuff up here, though. My God, it's so nice to see it again, though. It really is. And it's, you know, it's in high def right now as well, because it's been upgraded to Unreal Engine 5. The real question is the well still here? The infamous well, where I found it earlier, because I was talking to Jim, and I found it. I don't know where it is right now. Oh, is this it? Yeah. Okay, this is the infamous well, and I need to warn you guys about this. Okay, these are the coordinates. Do not just, like, walk in here unless you have stuff to get back out, because when you are in here, you cannot get back out. I got stuck in this so many years ago when Valve first came out, which I think was, like, 2019, right? Something like that. But, yeah, I got stuck in here for, like, I think a couple minutes until I realized, oh, my God, I can make stuff to try and get back out. But once you fall in there, you're not going to get back out unless you have something to hop onto or something to build. So, yeah, don't come here unless you can figure yourself a little way out of there. Yeah, very, very stupid. Definitely like top 10 stupidest things that I ever did. And oh, hey, look, I didn't even know this stuff was here. There's freaking long grass right here. Look at that. Those are the coordinates. Long grass. Sick. All right, nice. Is it just the long grass? I think so. Which actually leads us to crops. One of the locations I used to know of does not seem to have it in it anymore. we'll go there and check that out in a little bit. I think this bridge used to be here. This is like real Deinonychus nest territory down here, I remember. And then also chalk golems. Oh yeah, Deinonychus nests look pretty cool. The egg looks tiny in them. What the hell? That is such a large nest for such a tiny egg. Why? Oh, hunted. I'm being hunted right now. Everything also got like a little bit blurry. Oh, that must be some sort of effect from the Megaraptor. I don't know where it is right now, and I don't really know how it works right now, but it has that symbol on me, and I think that's it right there. I think we're experiencing some like anxiety or something. Maybe that's why everything looks a little bit blurry. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna move on from there. I didn't expect them to be able to jump, by the way. I think it's crazy that they can. I saw that one in the trailer. But yeah, so there was lots of ruins around here anyway. It looks like we have some crazy new ruins right here, though. I don't remember this looking this crazy back in the past. But yeah, it is ruined. You know, this is not really livable in, but still pretty cool to have some of this stuff around. There are a lot of forts and stuff I've seen. So yeah, definitely. You know, you're not going to be strapped for places to find to actually just like camp in for a little while. But yeah, this is crazy. I think we should move on from the White Cliffs though, because like I could go around here for ages and show you little spots that I built in. It's just a beautiful biome with so many nice areas, and yeah, you know, oh, this is another great spot right here. It really is. Anyway, yeah. So moving on, I want to fly over here because White Cliffs is my favorite biome on this map. But it's actually not my favorite spot. We will check that out as well. Right here, I think this is it. Yeah, this is the location. This is a beautiful spot to look at, but it's also so meaningful to Ark players. And I think if you didn't already know about this, you need to know about it. We are at these coordinates right here. And this is a bit of a monument to our fallen survivors, you know. Unfortunately, you know, a lot of people that have played this game have also passed, and this is kind of like an area that I guess you can come to like remember your friends if you knew anybody. I know that there's like, you know, a growing list of people that, you know, you could come here and think about, even, you know, a couple YouTubers as well, a couple streamers. But yeah, this is just such a beautiful thing. This was added after Val actually came out because of this whole story about this man who his wife, him and his wife, I think, played Ark, and she passed, and they kept her body right here in a sleeping chamber, and it was just such a beautiful post. And then Wildcard then decided, you know what, we should put something on here to commemorate that. So obviously they didn't put it up there, but they put it down here on Valguero, and obviously it's here on Valguero Ascended with all these little statues as well. We got Fearox in the game before Fearox are actually in the game. But yeah, such a beautiful little spot. If you guys didn't know about it, there you go. Really, really lovely thing. Yeah, really beautiful area as well. And actually, PvP wise, where is it? It's behind one of these waterfalls. Is it this one? Yes. Pretty decent cave in here. Lots of metal, obviously, when you're starting up. You're not going to have that once you're in here a while, but yeah. This is a fantastic cave to live in. We had a PvP like supporter server years ago that I used to play on, and we had a base in here, and it was pretty epic, not gonna lie. Anyway, I think the hardest part back then was actually getting water in, but now you don't have to jump through hoops anymore. You just, you know, it's wireless water, man. Who knew? Can we get that in Africa as well? That sounds amazing. Anyway, so yeah, just this gigantic like jungly kind of area right here. We do have a cave here somewhere that I'd love to find, but probably not right now. Beautiful ruins right here, but you know, jungle is kind of like a biome that we have quite a lot, along with, you know, the snowy biome, which I guess we'll fly into briefly just because there's a couple spots to check out in here. Oh, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I promised that we'd look at this castle. I remember this one. This one's pretty cool. I wonder if does it look the exact same as before? Is there a staircase down from here? I feel like this is actually the way that it used to look. Not gonna lie. Okay, well, we got like a staircase to come into here. I'm pretty sure this is how it like looked. I don't think they've made a huge amount of changes to it. Fairly certain it was like very much in ruin. And then there's this way. This leads all the way down, and there's like a cave underneath this castle, I believe. And there's a couple little entrances to that cave. But yeah, let's see. Is this all still the exact same? We're gonna have to gamma up though, because it's quite dark down here. And Yeah, it's like the same little tunnel, I think. It looks fairly similar to way back in the day. I have not been in here in years, though. And obviously it's, you know, things are different. But yeah, I believe I even had we did like a little raid on a tribe that lived in here. I'm pretty sure we came in this way. Came in like the backtrack. Anyway. But yeah, so really cool. Looks like that castle's pretty much the same. Don't think it's really changed. It definitely looks fairly similar from memory, of course, you know, because I haven't seen it in many years. Let's go gamma 2.5 because some areas are actually kind of a little bit dark. That is around these coordinates right here. Boom. There you go. So yeah, straight over here into the snow biome where we've got our double trench over there that we'll check out. I just knocked something over. But yeah, we've got a gigantic snow biome on this map. Like, it sprawls pretty much the whole... Is this the north side of the map? Yeah, pretty much the whole north side of the map is this biome. And yeah, it's pretty crazy. Although I don't really think I've played on Valguero without some mods to have, like, managarmers and, like, snow owls and everything on here. So it's going to be weird. I think it's just standard kind of creatures, like standard snow biome creatures that we've always had. You know, mammoths and... Uterannuses and the occasional Rex, probably. I wonder, how far does this span up? Okay, because I remember there's some like sneaky spots that you can like get up to around here. Maybe. I won't show any mesh holes. I don't know if they're still there. They probably aren't. But yeah, the cool part about this and the exact same kind of situation with Ragnarok is that you know, Necatus, who actually produced this map all those years ago, has come back to work on this. I don't know if he's exclusively been the only one working on it. Probably, you know, helped by a bunch of the other map creators that they have. But yeah, it's nice to see them actually pulling in, you know, the old people that actually made this stuff to give it a proper polish and everything. And I have to say, it's so beautiful. I don't remember this many like red trees around. That's really cool looking. I don't even know if they were like that before. But yeah. So right over here... coordinates will be up on the screen in a second, is our dual trench. Of course, we probably already know about this one. This is the Ice Wyvern and Fire Wyvern trench. So on the outside, you have your Ice Wyvern area. And then, wait, what was down here, actually? What does this lead to? Does this loop all the way around to the Fire Wyvern area? I think it might. Yeah, right here we have our Fire Wyvern area. But I think it also... There's like another way in? Is it? I think that's the way I just came from, right? Maybe I'm getting a little bit confused. Am I about to crash? Oof. All right, give me a minute. All right, well, back to it. Unfortunately, my character got wiped, but it's all good. This is just single player anyway. Yeah, so the thing that confused me was, I guess both sides do lead down to that same cave area, right? So we went in the other way last time. I'm pretty sure this way just kind of comes in a little bit faster. Does it like drop off immediately? Oh, okay, I see what's happened. So we came through that hole there. Where's the other hole? Oh no, please don't quote what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, so there's one, there's the other. Oh boy, that's never something I've had to ask. Yeah, so that's weird. Anyway, Fire and Ice Wyvern Trench, really cool. There's no poison or lightning wyverns on this map. And I think there was things back in the day where the ice wyverns on here were different to the ones that you could find on Rag. I don't think that's going to be an issue anymore. Hopefully not. But yeah, so I don't know. I quite like it. You know, we have like these two kind of areas. So if, you know, you want an ice wyvern, you can grab one out here. And if you want a fire wyvern, you can go into that scary cave and get one of those. Although I'm pretty sure these guys would aggro to you if you were running out with an egg. So you might want to clear this area first. Speaking of, any good eggos? 170, not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, it's really cool that we can still, of course, find these guys here. There are rock drakes on this map, which we'll check out pretty soon. I want to kind of just speed through some of this because there's so much to see. And also, oh, you know what? I don't know if I saw it in the trailer at all. The underground ocean thingy that's on this map. I want to check that out. I don't know if they showed that off in the trailer. I can't remember. Blue Ob area here is actually really nice. I don't know why. I just really like this Blue Ob area. It's really cool looking. Yeah, really awesome. And I think, is there still a little pathway around here? Yes, there is. To this nice little kind of area right here that you could build in. Honestly, this is actually a decent area for a base if you're looking for something secluded. But yeah, very nice and flat down there. You could build all up around here as well if you wanted to, and pretty easy to block off from all the outside creatures coming in. And also tree platforms. You could have tree platforms. Anyway, so yeah, let me fly on over to, I think, what is this place called? The Tundra, is it? It is the Tundra. It's looking a little bit different from before. I feel like the colors here were way more muted back then. I don't remember it looking like this color. It's interesting. From a distance, it almost kind of looks like the desert biome a little bit, sort of. Like the canyonsy kind of area of the desert, specifically on Rag. I don't know why, it just kind of looks like that. But yeah, I mean, like, it's still nice. It's definitely really, really nice. We do still have this castle over here, right? I'm pretty sure this was here before. Yes, and it looks very similar to the one on Fjordur. Helm's Deep, right? This is almost identical to it. Was this the exact same thing back in the day? I don't even remember. There was like a little like tunnel back here as well. Oh, this leads into something now. Okay. Was there always a room here? I don't even remember, man. It's been so long since I've even been here. But yeah, there we go. Pretty cool. Definitely just reminds me of Helm's Deep from Fjordur. I feel like it's almost identical. It even has like this thing here, which is really like throwing me off. Is this the exact same layout, Nectus? What did you do? Am I mistaken? I'm so confused. Anyway, I think there is another castle around here. I think I spotted... Did I spot a castle before? Oh, yeah. I spotted this. Hang on a second now. A really nice fort right here. Oh, that's cool. I like the vibes. I really do. Perfect little spot for a gate right there as well. You got some pigs. Pretty amazing. Some really nice like little battlements and everything. Yeah, you know what? Not too bad. We got some snow. It's like a mix of the two biomes together here. We got this really crazy cool looking house thing. We've got like tributes to like dire bears, and we've got tributes to dire wolves, so everything dire. The inside's a little bit ruined, but you know what? Not too bad at all. Definitely a really nice spot. You could block off those things with dinosaur gates. That's perfect. Damn. Yeah, that's actually a really nice area. Ooh, I almost kind of want to go and stay in this in the series. I don't know if we will though. Last time I stayed in one of these, and I was only thinking about this earlier, but it was on Fjordur, and I had an Alpha Raptor spawn in the base with me because I didn't have enough structures down or something. So yeah, that was kind of terrible. But yeah, really cool, man. I like that a lot. I like just runes and stuff like this just being around the map. You know, stuff that's not completely in rune. Like, I'm okay with some of this, but I feel like there's just too much of that on some of like the older modded maps, and it's nice to see these modded maps coming back out with like more updated, you know, areas and some ruins, but some actual full-on forts that are still standing, which I think is amazing. Yeah, so this biome definitely looks a lot different from before, for sure. I remember this lake area. I think you can find beaver dams here, but I don't see any beavers yet. They might not be spawning just yet because, yeah, this is a fresh new world, of course. But, yeah, anyway, moving on from here, the Tundra, over to the redwoods over here. And, of course, we still had our little castle here. Now, I saw it in the trailer. I was really worried about it leading up to the release of Valguero, and I didn't want to try and, like, beg Nekatis to keep it in. But the Broodmother area is, like, a must on this map. It's, like, it's just such a cool thing that you could just find the Broodmother out in the redwoods. Now, I'm going to really struggle to actually find it today. I feel like it was, like, somewhat, like, around here, but I don't exactly know. Usually it was fairly easy to spot from the top. I see white. No, that's a waterfall. Usually it was fairly easy to spot from the top because you could see the webs, but I still think that I struggled. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the webs are loading in. Now, we still have a wild, like, Broodmother down here, which is just fantastic. I like that a lot. It's just something, so, like, if you ever make, like, a really strong dino, you can just bring them here. I like world bosses like this. There should be more of this in Ark. So, yeah, this is level 145. It's got 1.45, or, sorry, 1.4 million health on it. And, are its rewards still crap? Well, I guess we'll find out, you know? Oh, I got some stuff on me, didn't I? What else am I gonna get? Nothing? You can't access it at all? What did I get from it? Better stuff than we used to get, man. Better stuff altogether, yeah. I mean, they're very generous on the energy brews here as well. So, it's not like a proper Broodmother. It doesn't count for, like, engrams or anything, but, yeah, still pretty cool. And then we have this cave down here, which, you know, we won't be checking out here today, but we will eventually. So, yeah, slightly better loot than before. I can appreciate that. We've got a nice little kind of castle-y thing here as well. My God, this is beautiful. Wow. Yeah, more Direbearer love right here. Very, very nice. I like this little balcony. This is cool. It's like a little kind of greeting area, you know? Like you can judge whether or not they can come across the bridge. Yeah, this is great. I like this a lot. Definitely would love to just shove a couple things in here, you know, make it look like it's being lived in. It's awesome. It's really, really cool. Anyway, moving on from here, because again, we have so much to look at. We really do. So, yeah, we hit up quite a lot of the forts. I'll show you one more. This is one that I spotted as soon as I actually got the world up and running. It's right here. Now, this is completely new. I don't remember there being anything, you know, fort-wise around here at all. In fact, I don't even know if that island used to exist. I think this one definitely did, though. But, yeah, so we have, like, a full-on beautiful fort over here. It's a little bit kind of smaller than the one that we saw up in the Tundra, but it's got, like, 2 sections, so, you know, you could have, like, this area is, like, your big kind of breeding area, and then you could have, like, all your stuff back here. And, you know, you could have your gates and everything. Or if you want to, like, RP it, you can easily decorate this to make it perfect. Dinosaur gate kind of thing as well, leading down to a lovely little path down to the water, to your water tame area. Yeah, not too bad. Not actually too deep as well, so you could easily get a nice little water pen in here, too. Beautiful. Anyway, so, yeah. It's like another, like, little fort kind of thing. This one's less in ruin than some of the other ones. It looks like we can go up here. Leads up to this area, and then can we get out from here? Yes, you can. Cool. And then up top, well, we have this cool little shack up here. Up top, we have, just again, another little building, little room type thing up here. And it's actually kind of cool, because this is built out of, like, frontier structures. And then that's frontier skins on this as well. So, again, it makes it look like it's lived in by, like, Ark players. You know, it looks like I built that on top of there, and now I'm pretending. But no, I actually didn't. But, yeah, super cool. I really like this. It's, you know, again, just a nice little extra addition. And this is definitely going to be somewhere that somebody's going to end up spawning. And then this is probably, like, the perfect starter base location. Speaking of crops from earlier, Jim was telling me that by the way, you can find dolphins here. We are right here in terms of coordinates. Jim was telling me that you could find crops up and around here. I don't remember them being up there. I don't know why. I just remember them being down here for some reason. But so far, I'll turn off the grass. So far, I can't see any crops. So obviously, there are crops on this map. I guess they're in like different spots now potentially. But yeah, you could definitely see them if they were here. You know, or maybe they're slightly moved off to the side, and maybe there's like a tree, and then it's in some shade or something. I have no idea. We have bison on this map as well, by the way, which is kind of cool. And I think we also have a Megaraptor over there. No, that's a or Ceratosaurus. There we go. But yeah, it's kind of cool having bison on here as well. They definitely suit this map. But oh yeah, no, we have long grass here. Oh, what is this? Savaroot? Yeah, okay. Do we have rock carrots though? So back at these ruins right here, this is where you can find 2 crops, right there, coordinates wise. Oh, and we got carrots here as well. Now, do we have citronal? Probably not. Citronal wouldn't make a whole lot of sense growing over here, but maybe. Yeah, more potatoes over here. Okay, so yeah, a little bit further back from that cliff face. That's where we were before. So yeah, you want to come all the way back to the ruins here. Just run around, you should be able to find them fairly easily. There could be citronal here as well. I don't see it. It's, is that citronal? No, that's more raw carrots. Is that citronal? No. I see like the little yellowy bits, and it almost kind of makes me think of it being citronal, but I don't think it is. Anyway, yeah, so lots of crops around here. I mean, you probably don't even need citronal, you know, just grow that one. But yeah, so anyway, I want to see the underground oceany kind of area. So I know there was like an entrance somewhere like around here. don't know the exact kind of area that I actually was at. It was definitely, ignore these guys, by the way. That's a mod that I have on my single player. Oh yeah, right here. Okay, cool. So again, that's the same thing from the mod. How does it go down? No? Does it not go down? I wonder, can we harvest pearls off of this? Did they do away with it? I know there's another entrance like way over here. Let me go check this one. I think if we can't get down in this one, then they probably did away with that. And I'll be completely honest, I don't blame them if they did. Yeah, no, they definitely did. Yeah, no, 1000%. They did, right? Huh, interesting. So, yeah, that is definitely very interesting. I mean, I think they did away with it. Like, I'm fairly certain there was ways down around here, right? It was around there, I think. I mean, I could ghost down. Let me just do one last little check here, because I think there was another entrance that I'm forgetting. You know what? I think I'll just ghost, because I think that's going to be easier. Ghost. Let's see. Is there a gigantic ocean down here? No, they got... Nope, maybe? Is that it, or is that... No, they got... No, they still have it. Okay, cool. Clearly I'm mistaken as to where you actually get in. So I guess I need to go backwards and figure that part out. Right here. And... Oh, there we go. Okay, so no, they still do have it. Oh, yeah, you know. So this is the hole I was thinking about. Damn, okay, yeah. So, no, we still do have it. That's good. Although, is it good? Like, in all honesty, like... How many people actually really even came down here? Yeah, I guess it is down here. That's cool, you know? It is what it is. I'm not a gigantic, like, fan of this. It was a bit odd to have on the map in the first place, because, you know, it's, I guess it creates more areas for people to live in, though, so, you know. We got, like, lava down there, which is pretty cool. Better, honestly, this is better than Ark Aquatica anyway, so, yeah, props. The hardest part about this place is actually getting back out, I remember, so... Yeah, I do think that there's an artifact down here. I'm not 100% certain, but yeah, no, it's still in here. I actually genuinely thought that they got rid of it, and I would not have been surprised as well. Yeah, you know, it's cool. I don't know if it's any different. It doesn't feel any different than back in the day, but yeah, there it is. So really great place to come and harvest some hide. We still have our entrance to the area from wherever we are right now. I think we're probably in Aberration area, are we? Or is this just one of the cool caves that you can get to from there? Oh, no. We are right here in the Tundra. Cool. So, yeah, you can go in that way. Awesome. Anyway, Gamma down to 2. Let's go check out Aberration. So, I remember there was a couple ways to get down to the Aberration area. One of them was a gigantic water hole, like, over in that direction. And then... there was like another way around here-ish. But I don't know if I'll be easily able to find this one. Because, yeah, this one is, where was it? I think it was like around here for sure. Okay, I think I'll go for the watery area, though, because I definitely don't think I'll be able to find that. Oh, is that it right there? That's it. That's totally it. Yes, this is it. So... the Aberration area from back in Evolved, of course, you could not bring flyers in there, you know, because it acts as the same kind of thing as Aberration. So, yeah, you'll need to, like, walk yourself down here. But there's no radiation, at least in this area right here. Still really beautiful. Still crazy cool looking. And then, yeah, leads down to just a gigantic area. Like, this map is actually so much bigger than you even think. I mean, like, look at this. It honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of the center, because it just has all this, like, hidden stuff that, you know, you kind of have to go looking for, because it's not so obvious that it's there. But, yeah, so the cool thing about the Aberration area now is probably over in this direction, right? No, I think it was, like, way over here. So back in Evolved, we were at a stage, yeah, it's right here. We were at a stage where, for some reason, like Wildcard, when they put in these modded maps, they would just not allow rock drakes on there at all for some reason. And it was really frustrating. And so the kind of rock drake trench, wherever the hell that is that down here? Yeah, no, this is it. This became a Carcanos trench, which was the stupidest thing I think I've ever seen. But yeah, now it's a proper, like, rock drake trench. So beautiful down here as well. Wow. Okay. That's awesome looking. Damn. Okay, I really like that, actually. Yeah, so Rock Drake Trench, we are, for coordinates-wise, I can't show you the, what do you call it, like how deep we are, but yeah, we are roughly around there in terms of coordinates. And yeah, you can get yourself some Rock Drake eggs now, which is awesome. So I don't think any of them has spawned currently, but I did see some Rock Drakes. I think that is there radiation here? I actually don't know. Feel like there probably is. What is it? GCM. Turn that off. Yeah, no, there is radiation here. So yeah, there still is radiation. So you'll either need to find a lamprey or just build, you know, your whole like hazard suit and everything to come down here. So yeah, it's obviously not as dangerous as like the area over on actual Aberration, but yeah, it's really beautiful down here. I love the lighting. This right here, the mix of like blue with the red and everything, so beautiful. So cool. And yeah, that is just one little section. I'm gonna assume that you can find yearlings on here, right? You probably can. Gamma 4. Just to try and spot them real fast. Also, we did turn off grass, I think, right? Let's turn it back on, because things are not looking as nice without the grass. We can find Ravagers, of course. Probably can find Carcanos down here as well, I'd imagine. I think I saw some Basilisks in the trailer, so I'd imagine you'd be able to find those as well. But yeah, still pretty cool. The only thing I think that I don't like as much is like all this metal stuff down here, because it makes it look like it's trying to be Aberration. And obviously, you know, I think we're at a stage now where we don't have to pretend to be other maps. So yeah, I don't know if this makes a whole lot of sense. But you know, it's cool. This is the way it used to be, so I'm not gonna really complain too much. Beautiful crystals there. It's looking very washed out, I know, but we're getting to some like dark areas that I'm just not able to see things in, so trying to do my best to show things off. It's very dark though, or very, not dark, but you know, washed out. Yeah, we've got some portally stuff right here. I would imagine that we'd probably be able to find yearlings down here though, right? It would make sense for them to be down here, because this is the biome that they are in on actual Aberration. But yeah, so this whole area is like a full-on cave as well, which is kind of cool. And yeah, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. Is this a different way out, or is this the same way that I came in? I don't think it is. I don't know. I should have done some more research. I should have just, like, you know, actually re-downloaded Ark Evolved and ran through it all again. Yeah, this looks like it probably leads out eventually. Oh yeah, for sure. This definitely leads out right around here. This is probably that sinkhole kind of area. Yeah, no, I was bang on the money right there. So yeah, that's another way down into Aberration. I think there's a couple other ways. I wouldn't be completely certain of every single one of them. I'll be honest, wasn't a major fan of the Aberration area back in the day. I might be more of a fan now, because, like, you know, there's actual rock strikes down there, so it's, you know, there's a point to go down there. But yeah, so guys, that is Valguero Ascended. You know, there's still so much to see, and you know, we'll be checking it all out in the series that we have coming. So yeah, make sure that you stay tuned for that. We also, you know, we have a couple more videos probably on the way too, because we're gonna have to check out all these new creatures. They look pretty insane, especially that Mega Raptor and the Elder Claw as well. We're not going to be able to tame one of those, I think, for a little while on our actual series. So, yeah, a couple things that we need to check out. But, yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this one, drop a like, subscribe for all the videos. They're coming. And, yeah, I'll catch you in the next one.